Hey everybody, just getting ready. And I think one of the main things just to mention at the moment, obviously, our F1 season is on standby due to the new game coming out. And obviously, what I thought was let's have a preview. And it might be a bit of noise in the background, so just excuse it. But I thought let's have a look at Assetto Corsa Competizione. So hopefully I said that correctly. And it was released on the 23rd of June 2020. And I never played the first Assetto Corsa. So I mean, there's not much that I can sort of say along those lines, but I thought let me try and have a look at this game. There's a lot of hype. I know during the lockdown there was a big drive towards the PC version of this, and obviously being thanks very much, being on the console and released sort of a couple of days ago. It is the 27th, so it was released a couple of days ago. I just downloaded and thought, let's have a bit of a session now. What I can tell you, it's very much a first look from my perspective as well. I believe the noise could get a little bit loud, and so let's see. From what I've heard already, we're just going in at the moment. And obviously we can go from there. So just give us a couple of seconds. Obviously Savvy here, and I just want to sort of calm this down and see if we can have a look at the gameplay. I'm hoping that there is going to be some sound coming through, and I just don't want to do any infringement because I respect obviously the publisher. And I know I can tell you that Unreal Engine was used. Wow, it is extremely loud. I'm just going to see if I can turn it down. Okay, because I don't want... I'm going to have to do it on both parts. Just give me a couple of seconds. Sorry for that if I've already burst your eardrums. Because I know from my perspective that is extremely... Trying to get the levels right, and obviously just give you a bit of an intro to what's going on. Hopefully I might have to just shut if there is music, I just need to shut that off because that can create a bit of an issue, and I can just sort of do along those lines there and just give you a little bit of run. But just a first overview. Obviously it's the GT series. The graphics, from what I understand, is pretty cool. Obviously done by, and there we go, Assetto Corsa Competizione. So let's have a look. First setup, obviously, just for you guys that are out there. I will bring in the sound now. Hopefully this video doesn't get taken off for that, and it's not my intention to obviously get these videos taken off, but if there is something done, just a first look. Obviously from my perspective, we got champion, we got career mode, we got special events, we got multiplayer. From what I hear at the moment, the servers are down. Yeah, there we go. You see there, public servers not available, or no servers available at the moment. So I think that might be an hindrance at the moment. But what I hear is there is going to be an interest in obviously getting servers. Yeah, I'm just having a look at what's actually taking place here. Just going there. Obviously team, so you can do selecting team. From what I hear, you can also produce your own team. You got matchmaking options, increase SA rate to join. I'm not too sure what that is. You got list of servers, but from what I hear, quick join at the moment, there is nothing at the moment on public service. That I'm hearing. I could be corrected, but I'm pretty sure that is the state of affairs at the moment. Obviously, driver info. Let's have a look. Okay, so as you can see, I have done some driving, and then you can see obviously it's going to take something there. I believe that is quite an area, and obviously from this perspective, single racing, you can obviously go through the different tracks. Let's have a look on the track side, just to give you the Nürburgring, obviously in Germany, Hungary, Spain, in Barcelona. You got the Belgium circuit, which is obviously quite cool. A lot of information given up there. You've got the Australian circuit. Ooh, that looks good. I've done this quite a few too. Laguna. It's in the USA. Suzuka. And then obviously being South African, wow, proudly South African there. Great overview of Kyalami, which is a fantastic track, and obviously this event is held there as well. And back to Monza. There we got Brands Hatch, Silverstone. We've got Paul Ricciardo in France. We've got Italy again. Obviously, that's quite the Netherlands. We've got Belgium again, by the way. Belgium again, and then back to the Nürburgring. I think it all starts all over again. So, number of great tracks to actually drive. I'm sort of looking forward to it. As it says on the title there, new beginnings. So, I'm normally known for sort of voiceovers and doing a lot of work with our current setup, which is the South African Academy of Online Racing, and it's really primarily focused around F1. But as I said, we wanted to have a look at the GT World Challenge and have a look what it looks like. So I'm pretty excited to have a look at this particular game. And special events, let's just have a look at special events. So there are some special events taking place as well. So you can see this sort of season 1. So I'm assuming if there is a season 1, there's going to be a season 2, etc., etc. And I think most of the driving games are really going along those lines at the moment. I thought it best, what we should do is maybe have a look. So first of all, there are a number of options. Audio, obviously you can probably put that master down, which might be a good idea at this point in time. I'm just going to turn it down because I tell you what, onboard engine is extremely loud. Let me tell you, extremely loud. I must say, obviously from my perspective, that can be a little bit loud and really noisy. So we'll exterior engine. I'm gonna sort of put it down to 80%, just for this particular damage 100%, spotting 100%. So everything is going along those lines at the moment, so we can sort of go along there. Controls at the moment, obviously I'm using a wheel. I think with respect to sensitivity, vibration, at the moment it says controller. So what I'm going to do is probably set this up and go from there. I have already maybe cheat a little bit because I've seen exactly what is going on, and I've had a look at some of the guys talking about their specific setups. They reckon a gain of, I think for speed back they had a 65 for the T300 RS. I wasn't too sure, I must just check there, but I think it was sort of within the and we can go there. I think it was in sort of within the minimum force feedback is sort of 15%. I believe 100% there. Road effect, they actually brought that down as well. I mean, from what I hear, it's pretty brutal on steering wheels, but I mean, I think that was actually at 15. Maybe it was 10. Anyway, let's go for 9 or 10. I'm good with that. This, they actually said, should be around about 800. Now, I mean, obviously, when it comes to steering wheels, it's based on your preference overall. You know what I mean? So, whatever takes and tickles your fancy to get that experience. As I said, I'm using a T300 RS from the Thrustmaster. I mean, I just love the wheel. You know, and I mean, it's preference based on your feeling and how you feel about what you want to get. So that's basically my setup. Obviously, you can go in and do a whole lot of things regarding gear shift, etc., up and down, whatever. I mean, that's gonna sort of come on through. So I'm hoping that if I apply this, that oh, okay, so yeah, I mean, there we go. Let's see. I mean, obviously, gear up, gear down, ignition. Okay, so you can actually do ignition on and then start. Okay, so start means you can actually put that on there. So ignition on, start. Okay, so that's really actually quite a comprehensive overview. And then you've got pit limiter. I'm going to just do that. And then you've got toggle your actual sorry, got a bit of a fright there. There was something strange going on in the broadcast center here, but anyway, yeah, sorted. So yeah, just having a look at what we can do. I think obviously toggling and this is live, so just to give you an indication of what we're actually doing and having a look at. Yeah, I think from there let's just apply. Okay, maybe toggle. Oh no, can't do that. Ignition is that. Let's just do that as that. Okay, so I'm going to just see if we can sort of save this. I think there's a whole lot of things. I mean, there's electronics, increase, decrease. I mean, wow, there's so much to do, and I mean, I'm not going to be able to set all of this up like now, but let's see what happens. Yo, sorry about that interruption. We had I had a call. So hopefully, just having a look at it, you got assists, edits, conditions, hub. Obviously, within the hub area, you obviously can change and do. You can enable. Driver's name tag. I'll do that. I got no problem with that. Online, yeah, let's do that, but I mean, that's not even going to work at the moment. Minimal message priority, yes, please. I think we can actually just put that as low and obviously go from there. Yeah, let's see what happens. So let's have a first look. I think there is sort of championship, but I don't want to go in there at the moment because I would have to go in. Let's start a new I'm gonna just disable, and you can obviously have different lengths or duration of career. You can have long, short. I'm not too sure. Let's start off with long, and let's just do confirm and see what happens.
Hi there, I'm Mirko Bortolotti, Lamborghini factory driver and 2017 Blancpain GT Series champion. Welcome to the career mode of Assetto Corsa Competizione, the official video game of the Blancpain GT Series. You have been granted the access to the Lamborghini Youngster program at the legendary Temple of Speed of Monza, and you will be driving a Lamborghini Huracan Super Trofeo. This monster is not a plug-and-play experience, so we first need to verify if you really got what it takes for GT racing. You will be asked to perform some simple and very basic tests like driving the car out of the pit lane, avoiding collisions with other drivers, staying within the track limits and bring the car back in one piece. Our race engineers will need to check your radio systems, tire temperatures and brakes, so be careful and remember, racing never starts from being fast, but from being safe and disciplined. After the first installation tests, the team will ask you to prove your skills with performance-focused tests. Be focused, don't overdrive, merge yourself with the car and do your best. The results will affect how good you will start your career, so that maybe some of the best teams will offer you a drive in the next Sprint Cup season. See you on track and good luck.
Okay, pretty cool. So they've got me on realism beginner. Tires and fuel were off. Temperature looks good. And by the way, this is version 137. So they've already done some patches, which is fantastic. Obviously giving you just a little bit of an overview of driving a Lamborghini Huracan. So, I mean, what more could you ask for? I think we're going to be in the seat. I'm going to sort of just push up and check what we're going to be doing. Hopefully you can hear me over the sound. That's important. Let me just go on, by the way, to the YouTube channel, because I haven't even engaged with anybody who are on. Great to have you with us. And as I said, having the first real look at this game and what it's actually all about. And as I said, I'm just going in now just to quickly have a quick overview. If you are joining the channel, tell me what you think of the game, if you purchased the game, and obviously how do you feel about it. For us, as I said, we're just having a look at what is available at the moment. I am doing this live, and yeah, very loud. You're actually drowning out your voice. Any training modes? Steph, there is training modes. I'm going to try and just get it down. Remember saying your profile, I will be judged. I just want to make sure, as I said, I'm trying to just get the volume right, because the sound in your ears when you put on the headphones is just unbelievable. It's very, very loud. Hopefully I've managed to get it down, and yeah, you know, just giving you guys a bit of an experience of what I've found. Yeah, it is loud. So staff, if you could just give me an indication. Hopefully I've turned the volume down enough that we're able to sort of, you can hear, but I'm hoping that it is pretty much reduced. I did do some adjustments, and hopefully it's realigned itself and adjusted itself accordingly. But I'm hoping that it really is now down, because wow, it is extremely loud. Oops. Yep. Let's see if I can just go back now. Damn it. Yep. There we go. Okay, so let's see if I can sort of put this on. Sorry about that. Woo. Just putting the my headset on, and hopefully I can sort of get some. Yep, here we go. Wow. So here we go.
Green light, go, go, go. Welcome
Okay, so
today you are given a seat in the Lamborghini Huracan Petrofile. Our team will look at your best lap on track in dry conditions.
so
Safe and valid laps.
the look already is,
Good luck.
and I'm just trying to manage all of what I'm doing at the moment. So hopefully you can just bear with me. What we want to do is get out onto the track and just have a feel. And there are different views.
Pressure, stay away from curbs.
You don't want to be hitting curves, and I'm just taking it easy because you can see how blue those tires are at the moment, which means cold, obviously.
Car on the left.
Car on the left, thanks very much.
Clear on the left. Car on the left. Clear on the left.
So I believe there's a reward system. This guy is pretty persistent behind me. From what I hear, you know, you have to be pretty smooth along all aspects. You can't be sort of jittery on the throttle and all sorts. So I'm just trying to, and I mean the shadows at this point in time. Are pretty there. And I'm just trying to get a feel, because I see on the top there's like this gauge thing, and I'm sort of wondering what that is. Right on the top extreme right, I mean the tires are not quite warmed up. So let's have a go. Hit it up as much as we can. Up into 6th gear. Going here at Monza, which is a very quick track. Obviously checking the markers. I don't want to sort of overdo it at the moment. Down into 2nd. Curbs. Obviously tires, you want to get nicely warmed up as well.
Car on the left. Clear on the left.
Okay, I've been overtaken, which I'm not too worried about. I just want to have a feel. It's probably going to tell me that I'm terrible, which I'm cool with. Oh, look at that. Overcooked it. Oh! I'm good with that. Sorry, guys. I mean, it's the first time I'm driving this thing, so really. I went and had a bit of practice yesterday. But I mean, first look at career mode. New beginning. That's the name of the video. Let's see what happens. Oh, look there. I've got sort of red linings up the top there. So it's obviously evaluating everything you're doing. Let's get this up into 6th. So obviously straight into the game, no assists on, hopefully no assists on. Just giving it all. And then coming back in. And I've noticed if you're jerking, that top part there, obviously it's giving you a reward system. And I didn't realize it was actually evaluating your driving ability, which I don't know. I'm expecting it to be quite severe and critical on how it's evaluating the operator or driver. You know what I mean? Because, and what I hear is you're gonna get sort of track recommendations. And you know, based on your driving ability, you'll be evaluated, and then from that evaluation, it will let you in, or it won't let you in to certain events. Oh, yeah, I'm just. Trying to be as smooth as possible. I mean, I've seen a lot of reds and a lot of what, I don't know what blue is. What, a blue flag or what? Whoa! That's fun. Oh, look, I haven't even done a proper lap yet. Oh, this is hard. This is not as easy as I thought, guys. Because and they say it's a real simulation game, so obviously I think damage is off at the moment because they didn't comment on the damage. But I don't think I have control over that at the moment. Okay, so I'm not doing very well at the moment. Just, whew. Trying to get it as smooth as possible, to be honest. Okay, that's good. I got some green. That's like, oh, thank you. Look there. It basically gifts you as you go around to make sure that you're doing the right sort of, it's happy with your control on the throttle and how you're pushing your foot down on the throttle. So it's really it's actually evaluating everything you're doing. Oh, wasn't happy there. Maybe it's evaluating based on that. I mean, I'm in 6th position, so it's not that I'm even doing anything fantastic. I think there's actually a, okay, then there you go. It's basically told me I'm done and dusted. Based on that. I think this is the first bit where you actually sort of do some testing, which I'm... I think for me, I'm just trying not to be lost, but I think I'm not going to be able to achieve that. And as I said, I did like probably 10 minutes of racing on the practice single player last night. I went and did Kyle Army because I mean everybody's raving about it, so I thought, well, let me get up there and have a go. There we go. So up to speed now. We're in the Lamborghini. And down into third. You might be listening to my voice change. The reason for that is because obviously I've got the steering wheel on. So best time is 2 minutes, I reckon. Oh, let me just make sure I don't crash the thing. It just says push X. Okay, push X. There we go. So there we go. Times. Savvy comes in sixth. Oh, at least I've got a quick time on the first sector. At least, but the rest of it was absolutely terrible. And I'm sort of 3 seconds behind the leader. So obviously you're going to evaluate what my driving's like. So let's have a look and see. What does it say? It says, do you want to confirm? We're going to go ahead. Yes, let's go ahead and see. So guys, I'm not able to watch the stream as well as give you commentary. So I'm just trying to have a look. Yeah. Thanks, Sav. Hopefully it does. I mean, Steph. Hopefully it does sound better. I've tried to sort of turn down. Oh, there we go. There. Difficulty must be easy. Okay. Yeah, sure. Okay, I understand that. Let's apply it. I mean, I would like it to be a little bit more difficult. Can I go with normal? Can I go with normal, guys? I'm probably not going to come anywhere. Okay, if I go with normal, probably not going to come anywhere. Drive assists allowed. Okay, so that it's giving me things to allow me to use, but I'm not going to be using them. Okay. And it's talking about gearbox. It's talking about things like that, which is what I don't want to do. I just want to go with it, and you know, let's see. Let's see. I mean, I'm not gonna be 100% perfect. So test 2 Lamborghini Youngsters program. They're going to put me in a fuel and wear on. Okay. As I said, at this point in time, there's a bit of rain. How's this going to look? And maybe there's something we can do with the view. Pretty loud. Sounds way better. Thanks very much once again, staff, for that. I'm just having a look. It says push cross. I'll do that. X. Push cross. Okay. Obviously, as I mentioned, done by Unreal Engine. Game was done by a company called 505 Games. So they do a whole lot of other games as well. It is being...
Green light, go.
Oh my goodness. Okay. So there we go. So let's try and get it up and running. This view here, by the way, is you got this view, this view, this view, this view. This is the view I normally like. So, but there's another view. There's this view. So ignition on. Start. Let's try this view. So I've got the steering wheel on me at the moment. I don't know if I like this view. I think this view, I don't know. What do you think? Whoa, baby. Whoa, jeez. Listen to the sound of this thing inside my ears here. Temperature of the tires, jeez, look at that, warmed up pretty quick, eh? So they're pretty much solid go. I don't know, I sort of don't like this view, to be honest. I don't like this view. It's just not working for me. Yeah, there we go. How's this view? What is this view? Okay, so this is helmet view. Oh. Okay, you can hear my steering wheel's actually vibrating. I mean, I've never heard it do that, by the way. So it's obviously giving me a little bit of the road and what's actually going out there. Going down pretty loud. Flat on the brakes. And I'm not professing to be any race driver at all. I very much like the commentary scene, and I thought, you know, just give the guys a bit of experience. Those guys that haven't got the game. Let me see. And from a commentary point of view, you know, what I hear is sort of views that you're able to do on this is fantastic. Also, the entertainment factor, very good. I know that one of our couple of the guys are actually looking at obviously hosting leagues. I'm actually interested in driving. That's what I want to be doing, so I'll be joining one of those leagues. I think Sonic League, the guys are going to be calling themselves Sonic League. A couple of guys that drive in the F1, so, and I'm pretty, as I said, I'm pretty good to join. I would like to join. The question is, are they going to be using assists? That's obviously going to be a big factor. And for me, yeah, as I said, I keep on missing. I keep on missing that corner, maybe because I'm talking too much. I'm going to try and get in. I'm going to try and concentrate now. And it might also be because I've got a huge glare on the screen. You can't see it, but I can. From the back end of where I am. Because I'm just not driving well. Now, this is probably going to give me a bad evaluation. And what I hear is that don't just switch off and restart, because that will give you even a worse rating on the track. So you can't sort of redo. Like now, if I say, I just want to redo, you're going to stop, restart. That actually does you a lot more damage from what I hear. As a driver reputation, if you're not interested in that, then obviously you can. But if you are sort of interested in joining online events, and you can hear how loud it is. I mean, it's extremely loud and very aggressive. How does it feel on the wheel? I mean, from what I hear, this is the only way you should drive this game is on the wheel. That's what I hear. Is it good enough for controller? Yes, I believe it is, but they say if you want to get the overall effect of how this game plays, then rather get the Okay, so what I'm going to try and do, guys, is try and do a perfect lap. Bear with me. It's not easy. Maybe I'm not skilled enough, who knows. Maybe I'm meant to be the commentator. But I'm definitely... Oh, yes, see there. Came in too hot. And there you go, there you go. The valuation is bad. I haven't been able to put up a lap as yet. Oh, I'm just going off. And cars are coming past now. What I'd like to do is obviously be able to turn and look in the mirror and see where they are, because I can't really see. Maybe I just don't have it set up to actually do that at the moment, but I'd like to know where the other drivers are. I know it comes up. Oh, all right. Let me just handle that. Just give me 2 seconds. Why is it when I'm actually just trying to complete something, do I have every single interruption under the sun? And I mean, it was perfect. There was nothing happening. Nobody was disturbing me. And then when I get down to actually doing this, everybody seems to be looking for me today. So the phone's going, everybody wants to speak to me, and all I'm trying to do is just get this done. Okay, calm down, just calm down, relax. Take it easy. See if you can just put in one perfect lap. That's all I'm interested in now. Because this is obviously going to affect how they feel about me joining one of the big teams, which at this point in time, I don't know if I'm even going to make the bottom. Because we are in the wet. And I'm like Fricky. Fricky, I'm like you in the wet. I seem to drive better in the wet than in the dry. So, but at this point in time, I'm not actually showing any talent for these guys. Oh, look there. And I'm quite willing to go into that. Oh, you didn't do a nice job there. And I'm looking at, I mean, you know, now we're considering what we're doing on top, what we're doing on bottom. And I'm really interested in putting the car in the right spot. And just trying to get at least one lap where we are in good stead. And I'm good. Okay, maybe I shouldn't have dropped down to third there. Because it is going to give me, yeah, you see. So it also evaluates if you're in the right gear. So at least, but I wanted at least one lap. Yeah, I've done one lap. At least one lap where it was not red. So okay, I'm going to try and get this one around on this evaluation. I've got 2 minutes and 50 seconds to get through, so bear with me. And then I'll move into the next challenge. And we're doing helmet view now. I kind of like it. Yeah, you see, yeah, there we go. So basically it's looking that you're not over braking, and it's also looking at the smoothness of how you're actually accelerating out of the corners, from what I see. Guys, most of you would see at that. Okay, so that wasn't perfect, but it was a lot better based on what I was doing prior. Okay, so it seems to like that. Oh, I got a bronze. I got a bronze, guys. I got a bronze. Okay, I'm really happy with that. I'm not even going to complain. And I got the first section, fastest lap done, but the rest of it was terrible. But listen, I'm 1 second, okay, 2 seconds. I'm 2 seconds behind the top boy. So 2 seconds in the rain. I'm happy. I'm not even going to go there. Okay, guys, for this particular video, I think we're done and dusted. Thanks for watching. Hopefully I can bring you something a little bit later on today. I do appreciate it. I wanted to see how it goes. New beginnings. I might join you a little bit later, but I just wanted to see how that went. And it seems to be quite a cool game so far. Alright, that's it for this particular point. It might be that it's asking me to do one more, but I've got to do some stuff, so I'm going to end the stream now. Cheers, see you in a couple of minutes.